Welcome to another reaction video. This one is of a woman who basically is asking why she is single. My question is she lying or is she actually unattractive? Now, before we get into this, right, I love to ask you guys just to think about this. Wife, companion, fun girl, or gold digger, because we're living in stripper culture. So I want you to comment if you think she's lying or if she's just unattractive. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself, and then we're going to get into this clip. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel. So let's get into it.
Man talking.
What about?
You know what it is? My number one thing. Somebody asked, do you guys know why you're single? And I'll speak for myself. I know exactly why I'm single, because I've never dated a guy that God would have approved for me. Not to say, let me clarify and say that I've actually only dated great men. Good people to their core, but never somebody who's further along in their faith than I am.
Yeah.
And I know without a shadow of a doubt that the person God has for me is like so far along in their faith than I am. And I have such a desire, like a yearning to be led spiritually. I just want to sit and look up at a man talking to me about theology. And I'll be so happy. You know what I mean? And so there's always been, unfortunately, not in like an insulting way, but there's a level of respect that I'll have for the person that I'm with when that's the case. And I've never experienced that.
What? I hope we're on the same page. I hope you guys answer this question as she's lying.
You know what I mean?
Right? Listen. I cannot be the only man that thinks this woman is attractive.
You know what I mean? And so
now, at the time of me getting this video clip and seeing this video clip, they have 137 likes. Now, for content creators, that is huge. That is amazing, right? Now, I like the concept of girls going Bible, but I'm telling you, that concept is really, really creative. Because if you think that this woman is looking for a husband,
not to say, let me clarify and say that I've actually only dated great men.
You're nuts. You're crazy. Let me explain why. She's attractive. When it comes to someone who can talk to her about theology and, you know, the Bible and her being led spiritually, do you know that there is a legion, there is a world of men who could actually do that? There are men who want to do that. So it's making me think, damn, are we this desperate as men to where we're falling for this?
Because I've never dated a guy that God would have approved for me. Not to say
this is a huge trap. She personally is giving me business vibes and fun girl vibes. Here's why. She didn't disrespect her exes, but she let you know that she has men, right? Not a man, but men. Now, I can tell you this. She's not 18. Not 21, probably over 25. Wait, before we continue with this video, I need you to do me a huge favor. Like this video, then subscribe to the channel. After you do that, hit that notification bell for more videos like this. All right, let's get back to the video. With all of the men that she has come in contact with all of the men who have beat the brakes off that thing, do you mean to tell me that none of those guys were sent by God? Come on. You guys have to be smarter than that. You have to be smarter than that, because if you don't, you are going to end up with a broken heart. You're going to be trying to figure out what happened. Listen, she sounds like she's just looking for an experience, not a husband. She's looking for a good time, not a husband.
You know what I mean?
Because if she were looking for a husband, this woman right here, she'd be married. No problem. Easy. Matter of fact, she would be married yesterday, last year, right? She should be talking a little bit different. But again, as content creators, this was just a pretty good concept, right? Because we're used to girls going wild, which
all you got to do is call him up and say, hey, and he will drop whatever it is that he is doing.
girls are running wild. Like, we're living in stripper culture. Friends with benefits, situationships, flings, and vacay bays. Here's the funny thing. Whether they're strippers or not, they talk and act like them. So it's kind of hard. Well, let me take kind of out. It's hard to distinguish the difference between the woman who works at the club and the woman who has not worked at the club, because they're all talking, sounding, dressing, moving alike. I hope that you guys heard was she can't be satisfied, right? Like, there's no man that's actually good enough. For instance, she talked about men, right? Now, God constantly sent her a man, right? And all she did in her mind was say, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough, not good enough, right? But here's what I hope you guys are understanding. Once you're no longer a virgin and you know what it feels like to get some, you're going to constantly want some. Now, fellas, this is why 50 Cent and me and a lot of other men are constantly putting out this same message, which is focus on yourself. Save yourself first, because then you can actually reach back and help others. But you have to save yourself first. Now, how do you do this? Your confidence has to increase. It has to increase, because as I'm listening to her speak, right, I'm like, this is such terrible acting.
Because I've never dated a guy that God would have approved for me. Not to say
she's lying so much that she's actually laughing through this. Better mind, better body, better finances. This is going to help you, or this is going to give you access to women that actually look like this. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to be loyal, exclusive, right? That they're going to honor, cherish, and respect you. But you at least have access to them. And that's, I mean, at this point, if you find a good woman, man, you found a great thing, because
I took the easy way out, which was, okay, what's the next? Because there's always going to be, dicks.
Oh, no, I'm going to tell the truth. I cheat when I feel like it gets boring.
Stripper culture is different. Like, it's different. It's really, really different. So I will say this: adapt to dating, adapt to what's going on around you, because time waits for no one, right? A rotten apple can make you sick. So if you bite into it, it's disgusting. You don't like what the inside is looking like, spit it out and throw it away, because it's just not worth being sick. But I do have a question for you guys. What do you think? Did I get this wrong? Is she actually telling the truth and she's attractive? Because I don't know. Comment under this video. Remember, when you're watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. That means you 2.4. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.